Salutations my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel / welcome to my channel for first timers. Welcome to the good vibe space on YouTube where you can come and de-stress, vibe out, and get a little daily dose of positivity. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing super great. I hope you guys are good. So I'm officially filming a video documenting the last month that I will be 21 years old for, just before I turn 22. And the reason behind this is my birthday is something very deep and sentimental, something that evokes a lot of emotions, positive ones mostly, only positive ones. And I thought it would be befitting to document the last month of a very momentous birthday. For me, turning 21 was a big deal. It was a turning point on a lot of decisions I've made, a turning point in terms of rearranging my values, my beliefs religiously and spiritually, deciding on who I want to be for myself and by myself, standing up to people, places, and experience that made me a lot smaller than the big, bombastic, cool, wholesome, loving person that I am. It meant being able to show up for myself even in difficult situations, and pretty much just not letting the traumas and past experience I've been through completely make me disintegrate and disappear, bringing forth a different person that I wasn't, kind of like taking on a persona that wasn't mine, for the sole sake of surviving in the moment. And even if it wasn't a situation where I was physically in danger, I feel like my emotional mental state was still being tested in like a bad way, not the good kind of test, just like really harmful way. So 21 was a big deal. I was like, I'm 21. I've taken all my birthdays very seriously, but I thought, why not document my last month of being 21? How cute. So yeah, I turned 21 and I decided, like, regardless of how much fear I have, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel. I've always wanted to. I'm going to be more assertive, even though initially I felt like being assertive equated to mean. I was like, I'm going to venture into my deepest, most depth aspects of myself, with the intention of trying to understand who I am, why I am the way that I am, what my traumas are, and so forth. And because I'm turning 22, I thought, why not go on another adventure like that, researching self-affirmations in relation to self-development, what aspects of myself that I shy away from, or that I shun, or that I kind of like when you ignore the shadow aspects of yourself. You know, I want to dive deep into who I am and what I am about. Again, just figuring out what I am about and what I like. I think it's so important to try as much as you can to research and document as life goes on who you are and what you like, and what things about you are continuously changing and evolving, just so you don't get lost in the source of like living. Because I am very much a journaler. I do my yoga, my meditation, but in terms of like intense self-work, I'm looking for the right word, shadow work, awakenings, I haven't really been in depth with that. I've been just on the surface, just journaling in the morning and taking notes. So I do want to do a deep dive. I think it would be so fun. It's quite funny because I'm thinking about how school has been in the way of me doing that and maybe going out a lot and stuff, but I have exams coming up and I'm still gonna do it. I guess it's just timing and decisions, but I'm pretty excited to take you guys on this journey. 25 days left. I wonder what 25 symbolizes. I'm gonna Google and maybe write a beautiful poem. I'm currently self-care Sundaying. So today's the 25th of May 2023, Sunday, and I've gotten everything ready. You guys probably saw it in the clips before, but it's right over there. You can't see it because the camera angle's really high, but yeah, I'm ready to self-care, self-love, journal, just be with myself. I'm excited. So I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this video and that it's super healing or helps with introspection, and or it's just entertaining. I'm here with my malachite crystal just for good vibes and good energy. I didn't know which one to wear, so I decided on it. I wanted to wear my clear milky quartz, but it was gonna blend in with the white top, which yeah guys. So thank you for being here, thank you for witnessing me, thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting if you want to. It is eternally and deeply appreciated, and yeah, you guys are special. Thank you for being here. Let's enjoy this adventure together. Hi guys, so today's the 25th of May and it's officially 20 days until my birthday. Am I excited? Yes. Anytime I reach the point where it's exactly 20 days until my birthday, it always feels like, oh my god, I have time. I have time to like still figure out what I'm gonna do, still figure out where we're gonna go. And then 5 days later, literally by the time it's the 30th of May, it's gonna be exactly 15 days until my birthday. Because I like to say that I was born in the middle of the year, the middle of the month. Even though I used to say that all the time, I actually Googled and my birthday is not in the middle of the year. It's a different day, but because it's in June, which is the middle month, and it's the 15th, which is the middle day, I like to put a little twist of my own to it, which I don't mind putting, honestly. So it's time for my weekly poetry update, and as you guys can hear, I'm so sick. I couldn't film this whole week, so it's Thursday today, and the last time I filmed was on Sunday, sorry. So I couldn't film this whole week because I was so sick. Like I'm about to cough right now. I was so sick. On Tuesday I went to school. It was bad. I was drowsy from the meds. I was sick. My head felt like it had been pumped full of helium and it could float away. Like it was that bad. But anyways, a lot has been happening in my mental space and my emotional space. I've been thinking about so much in terms of energetical shifts in mindsets about the things that I believe in, the person that I am, and the people that I want around me, because I'll get into detail as the countdown goes along. But one major thing I've been thinking about is releasing myself from the pressure of being a prisoner of my ideologies, or kind of a prisoner to conformity of any kind. I'm lying, I was gonna say I've never been a prisoner of conformity, but I'm a member of society, so I have felt times where I had to conform to the status quo and kind of do things the way things are done according to what everybody else says. This is how things are done. I've just been thinking to myself that I don't really need to always stick. If I say that I'm going to wash my shoes every day because I believe that shoes should be washed, I strongly agree with sticking to that and with that for as long as I need to, and allowing myself to kind of cocoon out of that ideology into a different one, into butterflying into whatever I segue into. If I believe now that shoes should only be, or if I believe now that jackets should be washed once a month, then that's my new belief. Because a lot of the things that I
even with like leaving, being part of a religious group that I did last year, the year before that, and coming from being religious to being spiritual, and from being spiritual to being in this space where I haven't really decided what I believe in or what that means for my identity, I've been open to going with what feels right for me and what works for me, as opposed to sticking to something that I had agreed upon within myself, even if it doesn't work for me anymore. So there's that. I'm pretty happy about that, and pretty much letting myself blossom in that way. I've also been journaling a lot, which I'm super proud of, because sometimes it can be hard for me to journal when I'm not really feeling as motivated. I just don't do it. I'm like, I can't. But I've been feeling a lot for the past, pretty much this whole year. I've been feeling a lot this whole year, and I love that I found creative and wholesome ways to journal, with my candles lit and my incense lit, with a little bit of ambient music going on, or lo-fi, or reggae, just beautiful music to accompany whatever emotion I'm feeling. Making sure that my room is clean, or that my room is disheveled but with a lot of sunlight in it, just whatever feels really good in the moment, going with that and journaling, and also writing unfilteredly. Usually when I would journal, I would try to journal my thoughts in like a really positive way, so that when I read them back, because one thing about me is, if I remember a song from a certain time, or I read back, I can feel that this was a heavy time. So I was trying to shy away from that, or pretty much block that, and show up as positively as I, and write wholesomely as I can, even when I'm feeling sad. But now I just write. I write, and whatever comes to me, whatever rises to the surface, I pour out into the physical world through my hand, through my brain, to my hand, to my journal, to the paper. So I'm really happy about that, because a part of me really felt like I need certain people in my life, or that without people I wouldn't be able to stand on my own 2 feet. And being able to be like, whoa, actually I can't stand on my own 2 feet, is like, I'm getting excited just thinking about it, because it means that I can let go and allow people into my life when I feel it, as opposed to feeling like I need to keep this person in my life, because even if they don't feel good, kind of like, but we've come so far, and da 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 da, and you know, like, who am I without this person? At my big age of 21, I can fully confess that that has sometimes been factor in keeping a lot of the people that I did in my past in my personal space in my life. So it feels good to be like, I'm tender, and I can be tender for myself and the people that, because I know this, but sometimes when you dip into deep, dark dungeons of depression and really intense mental health battles, it's difficult to see the beauty past all that heaviness, like to remember the tools you've acquired on your path, the gems of knowledge you have, and it feels really good to return back to those gems and be like, oh yeah, this is what I believe in, or these are the values I have, and I can't stand on my own 2 feet. Like, yes, I love it. So that's been something really beautiful. That's my 25th of May / 20 days. 20 days, 20 days, eh? 20 days until my birthday, eh? I'm so excited. And I'll see you guys later. whenever that is. Thank you for being. I appreciate you guys so much.
Girl. Him.
That's what it sounds like. No, I'm joking.
It was like 7 months. I'm embarrassed.
So guys, today is the 10th of, oh my gosh, today is the 4th of June. I wanted to say the 10th because there are 10 days left until my birthday. Ooh, so I'm super excited about that. It's Sunday, so it's self-care Sunday. I'm super happy to be filming. I'm just really so tired today. I don't know if it's because yesterday I went to go watch like my brother's rugby match, but I'm so tired. I sat in the sun the whole day from like 9 in the morning until 3 or 4. So I'm a little bit tired, but I do want to give a breakdown of my week. I got my cute bag back, the green one. I love her. I got it for myself for Christmas. I just thought it was important for me to give myself a Christmas present because I got my boyfriend presents, I get my friends presents, so I thought it would be cute to get myself something. And I love her. She's the moment. So I had the best week this week. I also want to show you guys my snack bowl. She's the moment. I love how I'm always saying she, even if I'm not talking about like it being from like a female perspective, just like the girls, you know. I had a really fantastic week. I got so much done. So I'm writing exams on I start on the 24th, which is such a bummer because I'm like, I wanna edit this video and upload it and everything before I start writing. I'll probably be able to. I'm a musician, but I was able to get so much done. I'm actually gonna study after self-care Sunday, which is wild because usually I self-care and I'm out. I self-care Sunday, I do a workout and the day is done. I showed up and I showed out, but I am gonna study just a bit. I'm gonna nap, study, and then nap, workout, and then study. But this week was extremely productive in relation to school, recovering from like feeling like school was a part of my identity, in terms of like, if I do bad then that means I'm dumb, and then I feel really dumb, and then dumb by the way, like I feel unintelligent, not intellectual at all, is without feeling like it's gonna reflect my personality or my being or my worth as a person. Is super wholesome and healing because it means I can show up and do what I need to do. It's kind of like, you know how life is structured in a certain way and you need to go to school. You don't need to, but where I'm from, or with the kind of parental units I have, you're gonna go to school. And that being on my life path, like me needing to go to school, means I also want to do well, and being able to just do it without attachment about like I said before, my self-worth is very freeing. I can just show up, do my best, and keep it stepping on to the next. I was talking to one of my friends about how I would be so like down. I really love art, so I want to give you guys a breakdown. I'm gonna do like details about my wall one day in a video, but over here is the vision board. The manifestation one is gonna be there, and because it's 4 walls, so wall 1, wall 2, wall 3, and wall 4. So with this wall in this general area is this painting that I did, and a lot of my sister did the other paintings and a lot of art shots that I absolutely love. So I was trying to express that if I could work, like if I could dedicate 20 hours to an artwork, I would rather that than 20 hours to like books. Sorry. Unless it's something that I'm super intrigued by and I want to research, but not something that is already structured and created. I love school, or I appreciate the structure and system that it is, but also I do be tired sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much my perspective on that. I absolutely love art. If I could edit videos, film and paint and write music until I'm sick of it, I would. I don't think I would ever. Emotionally, I had the best week. So I was ovulating half the week and not ovulating the other half, and it feels so good to feel like my emotions are balanced. They are like I can process my day and the feelings that come as I go about my day, especially feeling less overwhelmed, feeling less depressed and anxious. Like I cannot express to you guys how happy that makes me to know that I'm gonna wake up, like when I go to bed, I'm gonna wake up and the day is still open for and to interpretation on the positive aspect, and I'm not just gonna wake up feeling heavy and sad already. 10 out of 10. I just wanted to track my period, and I'm noticing that, I don't know if this always happens, but post ovulation I also feel really good. Like ovulation, I always say my body's trying to trick me into like having a baby, you know, because menstrual cycle, but I'm like, okay, I'm a lot more happier, or my skin is, because obviously before my period pimples pop up, and then during my period I do my thing. If my skin is inflamed, I put on a face mask and salicylic acid and stuff like that to kind of treat the pimple, and then by the time the period is over, it's gone down, it's not swollen, it's not sore. But my skin is always popping when I'm ovulating. I don't understand that. I'm gonna research, but I absolutely love that my skin is popping. But as I was saying, so I did realize that I'm processing my thoughts and feelings in a different way post. We're always continuously evolving as people, and I feel like my current evolution and changing of thought process and beliefs and ideologies and stuff has also impacted the way that I process how I feel and how I show for myself in that light. So being able to witness my sadness without it fully consuming me, or being able to welcome in the wholesome happy feelings and kind of absorb as much, like not in like a oh they're gonna run away, kind of live in the moment of those happy emotions. Like I was having a situation with my friend, best friend actually, and I don't want to go into great detail about it because I'm someone who likes to process stuff and then come and say what I think about them. Because if I'm speaking on something I'm still processing, it's going to be a different output every time, if that makes sense. Like, oh, I've thought this now, I've thought, But we started talking again really properly, and I felt so seen and welcomed, especially considering that the situation we had been going through made me feel, or the result of that situation was me feeling like not seen or not held, or so it was really important for me, especially because we hadn't spoken in a very long time. And as people do, I evolved in the process of that period. And it's like, hey, I would like for you to meet the newer version of me, or this version that I am now, or let's say I'm still the same version, but the ideologies that I've added on to what I believe in and all that stuff. So it was really freeing to not be stressed or worried, or it wasn't like a continuous incessant worrying, like oh my gosh, but I don't like to feel not so nice emotions. So it feels good knowing that we've passed that and we're good. I explained this so chill, but when we like sorted through everything, it made me really happy. Like it made me really, really, really happy, and less heavy inside. So that was a 10 out of 10 experience. I also have a new friend now. She's so freaking dope. I'm so in love with meeting people, getting to know people that are outside of my existence. Like, whoa, oh, your name is Jeff? Who are you? Tell me about yourself. I love to get to know people. So I remember last year I don't think I made any new friends. I don't remember, but I was like, no, I want more friends, and it was like a goal, and then I'll try to talk to people, and then it would be like it's not working. So I completely left that. And her being a new friend in my life, and it happening so organically, and I'm not saying people should not strive to have friends and go like intentionally talking to people and getting to know them. Do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Do what you're comfortable with. But meeting someone so spontaneously and unexpectedly and organically and clicking, she's so dope. Like I think I have this thing of meeting people that are like super chilled, like they look super intimidating, but they're the nicest people. All my best friends, or all my friends, my boyfriend, like everyone just looks so like I can't do like an intense face. I'm too smiley right now, but they all look so intimidating, and it's like, ooh, I don't know, but they turn out to be the sweetest, nicest people. So I'm really, really happy. Like I feel like getting to know her and talking to her and chilling with her. We're also in the same class, which is a plus. Chilling with her is the ultimate vibe. She is the ultimate vibe check. Like when we're talking, it feels so good, and I haven't felt that like, ooh, I really like this friend since probably I met my best friend, which was like 2016. It just feels good to be like, ooh, someone that I vibe with, and it feels so good. Like it's especially the conversations we've been having as of late about like mental health, relationships of all kinds, growing up, any kind of trauma, happiest moments, triumphs, W's, wins, desires, academic life, literally everything. It's been really good to connect with people that sometimes when I'm like in my own bubble, I feel like, oh my god, like, you know, like so distant from people. And then when I talk to my friends or talking to my new friend, it's like, oh my gosh, like, oh, let the light in. I am not just by myself or like in this bubble, like completely far away from other people on an emotional and mental level. So I'm really happy. I've had a great week. 10 days till my birthday. I finally figured out what I'm gonna do, and I want to go have breakfast in Rosebank. Yes, Rosebank. I'm a sucker. I love Rosebank. I want to have breakfast at Paul. It's called Paul, the restaurant, and then I'm gonna go with my boyfriend, go have breakfast, and then go watch a movie. I wanted to be with my other friends, but like I invited a group of people that I'm gonna do the second day's event with because people were not available, and I felt like it was just a lot of money, like a lot for them to come to Rosebank the one day and then go to Tasha's Mainland Maine the next day. So I thought it's okay, I'll go with my boyfriend because he's not going to the Tasha's thing. So it's like you can either come for the breakfast or you can come for the dinner the next day. So I'm super excited. Also, I want to get a tattoo. I consulted with a tattoo artist, and I don't know if it's a she or he, it's a tattoo place in Hatfield. They said my tattoo would be, I want to get one here in French, Suffire de toi, which means so proud of you, because I'm so proud of me. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then I want to get one either here going downwards, or just like in the middle, that say 1717, because that's the time I was born at. So I'm super excited. It seems so like intense, wanting to get a tattoo or getting up and deciding what kind of person I'm gonna be. That's like one aspect of my journey right now, is like outside of like what's being modeled for me or what the ideal person is according to the different external and internal thoughts that I've had. Who is ideal me for me according to me, you know, especially because like I've said before, I've changed my stance on relationship, especially marriage. I don't really see that there's this end goal that I'm trying to get to when I'm engaging with an intimate partner. I just want to engage and really get to know you and like show love and receive it. Basically, the umbrella definition is vibe. I wanna get to know you and do life with you, but I don't feel like I don't really believe in marriage. I don't care about it. Shout out to people that want to get married and believe in it and all that. That's that on that. But I personally don't give. So also, I'm no longer a religious person. I'm not Christian anymore. So for me, it's like my idea of marriage was based off of my religious beliefs. And if I'm not part of that religion, then, you know, you could still want to get married. Just giving my perspective. So it feels somebody, and I don't have to like, I feel like before with my intimate relationships, I would be with people or date people with the intention of like getting to some kind of end goal, like, yo, I have to have kids with this person, which was also wild to me because I've noticed that your love for an intimate partner doesn't really, or your affection or liking doesn't really translate to them being a good parent, because the relationship your kid has with their dad is completely different from the one you have with your partner. And yeah, I'm big on like, you can like somebody, but you better pick a good future dad, because I'm very against any more perpetuation of trauma through parental units. So you better be a good dad, please. But yeah, so it's like I just don't live in that belief that like, oh, someone's gonna come marry me. I also have slightly negative perspectives on the idea of someone coming to pick you and choose you, because that's the only analysis of marriage that I've settled on. There are many different, but specifically because I've done the rounds, I've thought about it in different ways, and this is the one that I've got into right now and that I'm at right now. So I'm very open to changing my mind, but this is just what I think right now. So because I don't feel like I'm only turning 22. I'm young, I'm thriving. But yeah, I'm giving myself that permission to just figure out what a relationship is, what an intimate, you know, outside of the structured end goals. What is this journey that I'm going to embark on? What does it mean? What does it feel like? What would I like out of it? You know, what kind of partner would I like? You know, all these things. I also don't know if I want to have kids. Right now I don't. So it's like the ideal reason for being with someone forever that I once had, like marriage and kids, is gone. It's gone. It's dust now, which means I kind of have to, for myself, like, okay, what is a relationship? What is an intimate partner? But, you know, ask myself these questions and rediscover what my thoughts are on it. So that's fun. It's fun. After leaving my religion, it's like a continuous journey of like, okay, this is, ooh, what do you think about that, Rotendo? What are your beliefs on that? And establishing what I think. I love to read. I'm a Gemini. I'm gonna read, I'm gonna research. That's what I do. So I'm just excited about going on this. I before, at first I was like, oh no, like now I'm no longer agreeing with what I did about relationships and about this. Like I was like overwhelmed. Like what does that mean for me as a person? Like, do I constantly have to ask myself all these questions? And then I was like, but then it could be fun. It could be fun and positive to be like, Rotendo, what is your vibe, babe? Like what are your thoughts, you know? And pretty much go with that. So I'm excited. Yeah, to infinity and beyond in the journey of life and self-discovery. That's one thing I wanted to talk about, which was my change in my outlook on life. I continue to evolve. I continue to unpack stuff continues to unravel, and that's just where I'm at. I think it's so freaking dope that I'm 22, turning 22 in like 10 days. It's so cool. I remember being 12 and thinking, when I'm 18, I'm gonna have a car and a house and 10 kids, because who's gonna stop me? It's just so cool being here now. I'm super sentimental, so it's super deep for me being here and being like, this is what it feels like 22 years around the sun. This is crazy. I'm gonna continue to work on my mental health, continue to work on loving myself, like genuinely, like, yo, did I love you, bro? What's up, gang? And unlearning negative, toxic and traumatic things, processing really heavy experiences and making way for really beautiful ones. I love beautiful things. I'm a Taurus Venus, by the way, so aesthetic babe. But I'm super excited about what the present, what the past has given me, but also what the present and the future have in store. Like it's a magical journey. Like it's like I'm such a deep feeler. I'm also a highly sensitive person, so for me it's like, whoa, I get to look at the sun and see the birds and hear them sing in the morning and touch grass and walk barefoot in a park, and it's those things that make me feel like, oh, I'm taking a big breath of air and letting it just flow through my body. Like I'm alive and I matter, and these moments are truly magical. So that's been my week, guys. Fantastic, right? I'm good with my best friend. I have a new friend. I'm communicating my thoughts and feelings so much more and a lot better. You know, I'm happy here, and I wish that for everyone, their own version of I'm happy here. So thank you for witnessing me and for watching this video. It's gonna be so long, but it's like a small snippet of like my journey to 10 days. I was gonna say cheers, but I realized I don't have a glass here. I was about to cheers with my bowl. Clink clink.